think really when it comes to us in 20 and 21st century, a lot of stuff is like, that's been around. I mean, Arcade Fire, it's like, yeah, this stuff was, wake up, we got to wake up. So that said, just really kind of just investigating and looking at things and things just coming out and, oh, try this and that and that. And so I just stumbled upon them, and this song was like, it's like, the couple of hairs on my head just like flying back, and I was like, wrote it down, got to put it on the list.
Hey, welcome back to Into the Music. I'm Chris. I'm here with Greg, and you've got something for me to react to, right? I was trying to remember who's reacting to
No,
what.
don't you have something for me to? I mean, yes, of course I have something for you to react to.
You really did just confuse me there.
Yeah, I knew I was going to. All right, so I think this is cool. I'm excited, of course, by even saying that ball gets raised, because I've actually, Chris, I've been behind your back. I've been diving into 21st century music. I haven't really told you. I've been kind of like.
Wait a second. That's the century we're in now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we know some, but I think we're lacking in a lot of 21st century stuff. So I've been like snooping around. It
sounds futuristic when you say 21st century.
I know, right?
I was joking about you saying about what century we're in, but when you think about it, it's like, whoa.
And so I've been snooping around, and I'm so glad, because
It sounds like you've been doing like really, really low life things there. I've been snooping around and sneaking around behind your back.
Yeah. I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, I guess.
Well, that's the thing. I'm going to give you something, and you tell me how low life it is, or if it like gives you life.
No, your behavior. I'm talking about.
My behavior is a low life.
Snooping around, I should say.
Wouldn't be the first time I've been called a low life, but anyway, with that said,
doesn't mean you're going to find low life things.
All right. Well, anyway, I found a band called The Savages.
That's hilarious.
I mean,
I'm glad we were able to make it go a little more highbrow.
You couldn't script this, right? I mean, it's so fun. And
they got like bones through their noses and shit. This band, the Cannibals.
And the song is called
We should just find Young Cannibals after this.
Look, come on, let's get to the song. The song is I want to kill you and eat you.
What's that?
I want to kill you and eat you.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
It's a good name for a song by the Cannibals.
The name of the song is She Will. Go.
Okay. I'm liking this one. Man, that was some serious raw energy at the end there. Man, there was some cool things in this song. Yeah, it's gonna be a good discussion on this one.
All right, man, you're back.
All
All
right,
right.
your snooping is paid off. Um,
Cool, cool, cool.
yeah, this was good, man. This was there's a lot of energy in this, you know.
Yeah,
Um, and they had parts where they slowed down and picked back up, and you know, a lot
yeah.
of some good variation in there. And the singer was belting it out. The way they did the outro was just real energetic, man.
Just hard driving, right?
Yeah,
Just
hard driving. That would be the term. Yeah.
and like every member of that band in, uh, just trying to outdo each other, you know, and I was like debating whether I should give you the studio version or the live version because the live version is what I first saw, and I was like, it just jumped out at me
Mhm.
like, wow. So I figured go with the first thing that I saw, that hooked me and brought me in. So I gave you the live version. So I think both are equally really good, but it's kind of cool, I think, right, for you to see, them sort of play, and sing and just all the emotion
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
Um, I think it's really cool where, early into the song, the drummer, grabs the cymbal, and then with the other hand just starts whacking the crap out of it, just smacking and smacking and smacking. It just
I
shows
think
the
he just
energy.
had a bad day. That wasn't originally in the song.
Right. Um, so yeah, and Jenny Beth, who's the lead singer. And did I write down all the other band members' names? I don't think I did, which I'm an idiot. But yeah, so Jenny Beth is the lead singer, and so she was around that time that the drummer's smacking the crap out of the cymbal. She's like singing like really forcefully, and she's got certain lines I wrote down like um, about a woman who will enter the bed and quote kiss like a man, and then these lines: get hooked on loving hard and forcing the slut out. So
Yeah,
um
I didn't really follow the lyrics.
no, yeah, yeah.
Um,
I mean, I think a first time
so this is
listen, I wasn't too.
so this is kind of interesting hearing what they are.
You're just drowned in the sound and just the
Mhm.
force of it and everything. It was just
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So from what I understand is it's about female empowerment.
Hmm.
So yeah, and she just repeats, she will, which is really effective, right? Because as the song is really kind of like coming up to a real height type of thing, she's
Hmm.
just belting, she will. And um, did you, and I'll get into like this, like, the album and when's released, whatever, but did you think of another band when you listened to this song, the sound? Did it remind you of another band?
The um, the what is the
It's a one
Romeo
word.
Floyd?
No, no, I mean, maybe you might be right, but there's a one word.
Something remind.
It's two, yeah. So you too. I definitely got that U2 vibe, that edge kind of sound to the guitar, like an arena
Oh,
kind
he
of
was
guitar
well.
rock sound, and a specific song that actually came to mind. And I'm only saying it just sounded, it just reminded me. I'm not saying it
With
was
or
ripped off or
without you,
anything. What?
with or without you.
No, I will follow.
Oh yeah, and he's got the delay on the guitar. That's what I'm trying to think of because they use some of that on
Yeah, yeah. It just had
with
that.
or without you also. But
It
yes, yes,
it
on
had a lot of like that edge sound on that album Boy. I think it came from Boy. Just just had that sound, and you could I would just be interested to find out whether or not that guitarist was inspired, by
mhm,
you too, had that
yeah,
sound. um but that was like cool, that's okay, because you can, it didn't completely sound like the edge, it just was, she was making something, completely her own, with
mhm,
that guitar. It was just amazing, and the bass player, like I said, everyone was trying to outdo each other, but the bass, it was so good. It was a very short song, but just like, just packed a wallop,
yeah.
So yeah, so She Will by the Savages the band was formed in 2011, from what I
Where are they
understand.
from?
They are from London.
Okay, 2011. Okay.
Yeah, from London. Savages, from what I understand, the guitarist, um, I don't know if I have the maybe wiki. I can really just say the names of the band members really quick, but I believe that the band name comes from Lord of the Flies, or where the guitarist was very influenced by, books that she read as a child,
Hmm.
and Lord of the Flies is one of them. And so I think they're so good that I should just tell you who they are. And the Savages is made up of Jenny Beth, who's a lead singer. I think Gemma Thompson is the guitarist, and then the bass player, I think it might be AYSE Hassan, and Faye Milton is the drummer, I believe. It's funny because they don't actually say those last two names, who plays what instrument. But so that's the band.
Are they together now?
What's that?
Are they currently together?
I believe they're still a band. Great question, because I'm about to just that segues into, I believe they're still together, but Jenny Beth put a solo album out last year. But I think they are not broken up. They're kind of just like maybe chilling. But people out there who know about the Savages, a lot more, way more than I know. Please fill us in, on just like what you know about the band and if they're still active. And because they put a couple albums out. This was from their first album, which was Silence Yourself. And like I said, oh, no, I didn't say. So they formed in 2011, and the album reached number 19 in the UK albums chart in 2013. Wait. Was critically acclaimed. And so The Observer, which is a British Sunday newspaper, I think was talking about the band and the performance of the song. It's not exactly sexy, it's not funny, and not going to be rolling around in mud like the Slits, but it's the closest thing to art that post-punk has offered in a while. So that's a pretty good, favorable review.
Yeah, I would say so.
So yeah, so there's other songs, man. I didn't know which one to give. Well, I was gonna give you a couple of others. There was a couple others that I was thinking like, what's gonna be that first one? It was a hard choice, but this was the first song
this was a good first one.
First song I stumbled upon myself, so I figured let's just go with that.
How'd you find it?
So I've been just sort of snooping around, doing my own sort of turning up rocks, or just uncovering. I know that's actually not a good thing. No.
Without the metaphors, how did you actually find the song?
No, it's just by reading some articles, looking into who's been around post-punk. You and I have been definitely.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just picturing you picking up rocks and looking around.
It's kind of doing that. It's like, because you don't want to like really look in the most obvious places, because then that's where you find maybe music that's like, so you want to be sort of like wowed and like what and mysterious, or kind of, well, I think really when it comes to us in 21st century, a lot of stuff is like, that's been around. I mean, Arcade Fire, it's like, this stuff was, wake up, we got to wake up. So that said, just really kind of just investigating and looking at things and things just coming out and, try this and that and that. And so I just stumbled upon them, and this song was like, it's like, the couple of hairs on my head just like flying back, and I was like, wrote it down, got to put it on the list. So I'm really glad you like it, man. Cool. So there's more. I think I'm gonna probably wow the pants off of you with the next one I'm gonna give you from Savages. So
man, how are we gonna be able to do all these songs we say we're gonna do? We're gonna we're gonna do more of this one, more of that one. We do what we can.
Hey man, we're gonna be around for a while, right? Are you going anywhere?
I think we're making it into like maybe further into the 21st century. A little bit at least.
Duck Dodgers in the 21st. Yeah, that's that. And with that said, Chris, have a really good night.
Hopefully, before you said that, you edit that out. Anyway.
And I don't know, are you supposed to be taking us out, or do you want me to just take us out?
Whatever, man.
And to everyone out there, I really hope you enjoyed this episode and the music and just, Chris and I and our banter. And with that said, if you did, hit the like button. And if you haven't yet subscribed, why don't you do so? That'd be pretty cool. And we'll see you on the next episode of Into the Music.
See you.